Welcome back, everyone. My name is Gabrielle Moses. Today I'm filming in my living room because I wanted to change it up a little bit, make sure I'm still interesting. I don't know. I just wanted to move a little bit because the lighting's pretty good in here. So today I am going to talk about, though, how to tell a girl you like her. And this is really important because if you do it in the wrong way, she might become very scared of you. She might become a little freaked out by you, and she might never want to talk to you ever again. So I'm going to tell you a few ways on how I would personally like a guy to kind of tell me he liked me. So hopefully this will help you. Maybe it'll give you some ideas on how to tell your crush you like her. Okay, so the first reason, or the first way how to tell a girl you like her is you have to make sure you know her before you even start telling her. You want to know little things she likes, like her favorite food, favorite candy. You want to make sure that whenever you do ask her out, you know her a little bit, so then you don't accidentally step on her feet or say something she doesn't like. So for example, you might want to know her favorite food because maybe you're going to tell her that you have feelings for her over dinner, or maybe you'll make her a picnic or something like that. It's just the small things that you know about her that are going to be important. So before you even tell a girl you like her, you have to make sure you know her a little bit, because if you don't even know her, it'll get awkward real quick. It's like me going up to Zac Efron and just frothing at the mouth, being like, oh my goodness, I love you. You're my favorite person in the entire world. You should marry me. Like, that's kind of jumping the gun a little bit. So for example, if she really likes Italian food, you can pack a picnic, and then you guys can go on the picnic, and while you're at the picnic, you can be like, so I have something to tell you. And then that's how you'll tell her that you like her. So make sure you know her just a little bit. Don't go up to a complete stranger and be like, I'm in love with you, because I wouldn't recommend that. The outcomes of that will just be bad. Tell her friends. That sounds so weird, but kind of like accidentally let it slip to her friends, because if the girl's friend knows that you guys have been talking a little bit, they will definitely be asking you tons of questions like, hey, do you like so-and-so? Do you like her? Do you like her? Do you like her? And then just kind of let it slip a little bit, but don't full on tell them what's going on. So like if I was a guy and I was hanging out with all my girls that I'm interested in friends, and they're asking me all these questions like, oh, do you like Madison? Are you gonna ask her out? You can just be like, yeah, I think she's a really cool girl. She's super nice and I like hanging out with her. And then they'll definitely tell Madison, or whatever the girl's name is, and then that'll get the girl to start thinking like, wow, he actually likes me. Like, wow, this could turn into me dating him or something like that. So if you just leave it bottled up though, no one's gonna ever know. And then she might never know, and she might end up dating another guy. So that's why you kind of want to let either your guy friend know or her girlfriends know, because then it's kind of out there. Yes, it could be embarrassing that your crush knows you like them, but honestly, we're not in middle school anymore. It's good to let the other person know you have some sort of feelings for them, or kind of let other people know it as well, because then other people aren't going to be hitting on her as much. It's not going to be as hard whenever you do tell her you like her, because she has like an idea. It's not going to be all out of the blue type of thing. She's going to know that it's kind of going to come up, and even if she's not interested in you as well, she'll let you know that before you kind of go for it. Another thing is you have to flirt with her. Like, this is kind of letting her know you do like her, but not actually telling her before telling her, if that makes any sense. So if you flirt with her, it means that you have interest in her. You want her to know that. Literally, that's the reason why people flirt. Like, you can just tell jokes, you can tease her a little bit. You just have to be flirty, because if you're not, you're just normal, like you act around her like you do other people, she's gonna have no idea whatsoever. She's not gonna know you like her. She's not gonna know that you have a thing for her, and she's gonna be looking at other guys. This is just like telling the friends.
Hello?
Sorry guys, I got a package. I'm so excited to open it. You know how whenever you're a kid and you're like, Christmas time, I got a package. That's how I feel like, because you never know what's in it whenever it's like, you know what I'm going to be doing after I film this video. Another thing, before you even tell a girl you like her, make sure you know her friends, because her friends will have the inside scoop on her, and they will be able to start vouching for you. Like, if you get on the friend's good side, it's like brownie points to the girl. Like, she might not know it, but then the friends are going to be talking to her for you, trying to get the inside scoop. Like, Will she ever like you? Will she ever hate you? Would she say yes to going out with you? Does she like you back? It's like those type of things. If you're friends of the girl that you are in love with, it makes everything so much easier, because then if you do like her, you can go on double dates with her and her friends. Boyfriend, of course. And you can just do fun things with the friends. And even if you're not to that point yet, you can hang out with a group with the girl and her friends too, because then it gives you a chance to get to know her more, and it makes it less awkward whenever you do want to ask her out, because you've been hanging out with her so much lately. And whenever you do get to know the friends as well, you're kind of getting to know the girl through the friends, because if you date a girl or if you like a girl and you know her friends, a lot of the time the friends act like the other friends. It's like a cult. They all act the same or somewhat alike. This one is definitely common sense to me, but I know with like nerves and stuff, you might be scared to do this, and it's to talk to the girl you like before you even tell her how you feel. Sorry guys, I just realized these were definitely really crooked. I am sorry for everyone who has OCD out there or noticed that, because I did not notice that at all, and it drives me insane when I see those types of things. But back to what I was saying. Talk to her occasionally. That's what I was saying. I forgot for a second. But okay, you want to be able to talk to her, even if it's in person, through text, through Snapchat, whatever form of social media. You want to be able to talk to her, because whenever you start talking to her, then you're starting to make, this sounds dumb and cliche, but you're making memories with her. Like, you guys can start laughing over text. You will start making a connection, and a connection's kind of important whenever you're gonna try and tell her that you like her. Because if there's no like spark, you know, the spark that they talk about in the movies, it's probably not gonna go anywhere. But if you guys do talk, and if you do like have a connection, that spark is alive or whatever, then she's more likely to have those same feelings that you do for her. Okay, so this next point is more about like how you're gonna tell her you like her. You want to do it in a spot that is memorable and that's not completely out of the blue. You want to do it when it's cute and when she'll remember it. And yes, you're definitely not asking her out or anything. So it could just be over text. Definitely never ask a girl out over text, but you can like give her a heads up, like, hey, you're a cool person. Like, I like talking to you and I'd like to talk to you some more. Like, I enjoy being around you. You're fun to hang out with. Yeah, if you're nervous to do it over like in person, definitely just do it over text, do it over FaceTime, Snapchat. It's not asking a person out. It's not as serious. Because then if you are nervous of her saying no or anything, then it's not as hurtful whenever it's over text. Like, yeah, it's still gonna hurt, but it's not as scary whenever it's in person. And yes, if you're doing it in person, don't be scared, but don't do it in front of a huge group of people, because that'll make her feel uncomfortable. Yeah. Like, I would feel super awkward if someone came up to everyone at a football game being like, I like you. Whenever you are gonna tell a girl you like her to, make sure you kind of rehearse it in your head, because if you don't, this is what happens to me, comes out. Like, it makes no sense, and I think it makes sense, and I think it's gonna go perfectly, but then whenever it comes down to the time, it's just a complete mess. So just practice it in your head. Like, you don't really have to practice, but you can just think about it for a little bit, because you don't want it to be kind of like, whoa, spur of the moment type of thing, and you end up ruining it all. So just kind of think about it just every, maybe like 1 or 2 times before you actually do it. If you really want to, practice in your mirror so then you can see what your facial expressions look like. Like, yes, I know I have the weirdest facial expressions about 90% of the time whenever I'm talking. Yeah, I can't really help that one. But you can help it, your talking skills, if you talk to yourself in your mirror, if you just think about it. Who knows, you might be having some dreams about her. Can't really control that one. But you also don't really want to put her on the spot. Like, you're not gonna be telling her like, I like you, tell me right now how you feel about me. No, give her some time to answer. Tell her like you don't really have to say anything back or anything right now. Like, just think about it for a little bit, because if you let her think about it, then she's gonna be thinking more about you. She's gonna be thinking of like the possibilities that you guys have together. You don't want to put her on the spot and make her nervous. That's the #1 way to make her nervous, is like, I want to answer now, tell me, or else everything's over. That's how she's gonna feel. She's gonna be like, I don't know what to say, I don't want to mess it up. Like, he's a really nice guy, but he's putting me on the spot right now. Like, oh my goodness. I don't know if you noticed something that I was wearing today. Maybe you liked it. Maybe you want one of your own. It's a rubber ducky hoodie. I mean, I like it quite a lot. You guys should too. Maybe you should even check one out. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out. I hope you like what I'm wearing too. But you know what? That's your decision to make. Also, my social media will be down below in the description. I'll just see you guys in the next one.